She has a new series called Grownish. It premieres tonight on Freeform, and it follows her Blackish character, Zoe, as she goes off to college, which is really kind of a tough transition for some people. Take a look.
It had only been 3 days since I left home, and my dad was already 5150.
It hurts so bad.
What hurts so bad, Dad?
My soul.
Dad, stop. Seriously.
But you don't understand, Zozo. The world is a dangerous place now.
So the series deals with a lot of funny stuff, but it also deals with some of the more serious issues young folks are facing in college when they get there, like drugs.
Yeah. I mean, there is a storyline, and I know it's been teased already, but just a storyline dealing with Adderall and Adderall use on campus. And what I do really appreciate about what the writers did is that a lot of the storylines on Grownish are not cleanly wrapped up. But if anything, we're trying to talk about, similar to Blackish, the different views that every character has on drug addiction, but just talking about how normalized certain drug culture is on campus and what kids are stepping into and inheriting, basically, from these pre-set up institutions, and just how it affects the individual.
Well, what's crazy, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was saying I watched the second episode last night about the Adderall problem. I guess kids take Adderall, which is for ADHD, to make them hyper-focused on an assignment in college. And so I asked my son, I was like, that's not true, right? He's like, oh no, I hear the kids do that. And I was like, how do you know and I don't know?
But how come you don't know? Because this has been going, people have been using, speed, they've been using caffeine to stay up, to do their tests, to do all kinds of stuff.
I remember doing the caffeine in college. I did not know
diet pills. That people people have done this for years.
It was really eye-opening. It was done so well, by the way. You were fantastic in it. But it was great. It was a learning experience for me, you know?
And similarly for me, just being somebody in which my character is actually older than I am, and so there's certain things that she's experiencing before that's even become a reality in my world. And so there has been fact-checking, aka like calling friends of mine, like, does this happen? And figuring out whether it is actually based in reality, and time again, every time I'm like, the writers definitely made this up. It's proven that it in fact happens on any occasion.